Alexis Nunes alongside Julien Laurens. We're talking Mason Greenwood, the wonder kid that is Mason Greenwood after he has leveled a record held by the likes of George Best and Wayne Rooney. Jules, lots to talk about him, but I mean, every time I see him score, I'm just in awe at his ability and discipline to finish in some of the goals that he has. And I say at his age, at 18, I struggle to finish my homework. So what impresses you the most about Mason Greenwood from what you've seen?
I think you're right. It's the finishing ability. Really, right foot, left foot doesn't really make any difference to him. It's how quick he can take the shot, and we saw it against West Ham, for example, on Wednesday night. It's how quickly that 1-2 with Martial, or even double 1-2 with Martial happened, and then in a very short space, very short time as well, he can put it on his left foot and score it. And we saw similar goals like that against Bournemouth, for example. And if you look at the goals he scored, they're all quite similar in how quickly he gets onto the shot. And I think that's it's just I don't think it's something you can work on. And I think it's something either you have it and great if you do, or you don't. And many don't have it, but he does. So I think if you start with that already, then I think that's why the sky is the limit.
Now, you know how we work in the media, Jules. You know we love comparisons, and that's exactly where we do have to go. Naturally, the comparisons with Wayne Rooney and George Best have come because he's equaled this record that they've held at Manchester United. But if you go into the deep, dark world of Twitter, you'll see some memes. Steady, I know this is touchy territory for you, where United fans almost tongue-in-cheek say that he is United's answer to Kylian Mbappe. Now, I already know this is too much too soon sometimes, and we do like to get ahead of ourselves, but how do you see his development? You know, could he be Mbappe-esque at some point?
Yeah, I think so. I think the talent is there, certainly. I can see a lot of similarities from the two of them when they were 18, and Kylian is a bit older and started a bit younger, maybe even because he was 17 when he really broke through. But you could see a lot of similarities, certainly in the drive and the ambition, different profiles of players, a different way of playing as well. But in terms of drive and ambition and the discipline and the seriousness, all of that, he clearly has it. You saw the way he came back from the break, where clearly he put muscles on, he clearly worked a lot physically to be ready for when the football will come back, which I think that's, again, it's a great sign of someone who knows exactly what he wants, who's ready to work hard. He could have taken it very easily like a lot of other young players, but no, that was not what he had in mind. So you could see it. And then, but then the step, for example, for Mbappe between Monaco and PSG and Monaco international team, he responded really well to it. Let's see how Mason Greenwood responds next season when expectations will be higher, pressure will be higher. He won't be the sort of new kid on the block anymore. He will have to do better than what he did already this season, which is 10 goals in the Premier League in 11 starts, which is rarely seen before. And next season, this is, okay, well, now you have to show us that you can do better, you can do more again. And I don't think that would be easy. So let's see how he responds. But certainly, in the likes of Jadon, Sancho and Kylian Mbappe, Raheem Sterling, and all those kids who did it so well at 17, 18, and then went on to do better things. Let's see if he can be amongst them.
And then with that said, of course, I remember back in December, we went and we had a chat with Nicky Butt about Manchester United's academy and just how hard it is to get a player from 6 years old when they scouted Mason Greenwood to actually get them into the first team of Man United. It is like gold dust. So with that said, you know, you touched on, of course, Mbappe going from Monaco to PSG. Man United is already a big club like PSG, so it's good that Mason Greenwood is in this. But with this added attention is going to come the interest of some other clubs, you know. Do you see Man United as the path that he can take? Could he be this one club wonder, or eventually will, you know, we expect him to probably go elsewhere in Europe?
I think it would really depend what United do for the next 10 years, really. If they keep building competitive sides and he wins trophies and he plays and he scores and he does well, he might even be the leader of United for the next 10 years, then no problem. If they start not qualifying for Europe, not winning anything, which is also possible, we don't know, then there might be a point where if Barcelona want him, or Real Madrid want him, or Juventus or Bayern Munich, there'll be a time where he thinks, you know what, as much as I love Manchester and this is my club, I'm from here, this means the world to me, but I
want to win trophies.
Yeah, I want to win trophies, and my career is stalling right now. When you want to reach the highest possible. So it will all depend on United. But I think that if you look after someone for such a young age and you give him the platform to do well, and then you're competitive to win things, there's no reason why he would leave the club. Like Rashford, you know, like other players that would have gone through the academy in the past as well. So I can certainly see him being there forever and all his career. But again, he would have to be the right environment for him. And when he feels it's not the case, then you would not blame him for looking somewhere else.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.